Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you're reading the title, we're going to be discussing none other than Book of Meme. Give you guys my daily, overall analysis on the price, see what is happening, and of course, what we could be expecting as we do go further, of course, into this upcoming week ahead of us. So if we're looking at the overall markets going into Sunday morning, you're starting to see, some coins starting to go in the red right now, and that again, it's due to BTC. Bitcoin is having a hard time staying above 65,000. We did retest almost $66,000 this morning, but like I said, it's having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of that key resistance, which we discussed yesterday. So of course, some coins are down right now. Sol is down, and coins that have been pumping over the past week and a half are seeing a little bit of a minor correction. So if we're looking at Book of Meme, it's down 14.8%, but let's not forget that it did have a run over the past last 2 days. It ran up about 40 to 50%. So obviously seeing a little bit of a cool off, and it is one of the coins that is reacting to Solana also seeing a little bit of a retracement. But if we're looking at the price, it's currently sitting at 12.83, so 0.0123 cents, and it's also down 14.9% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap right now is currently sitting at $900 million, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $579.8 million. So let's continue. Before I do get into that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So we're going to start off with the overall meme coin market to see if there's a pattern that we can kind of pick up. So if I'm going to give it a refresh live, you guys can see the total combined market cap compared to yesterday has gone up, and the reason as to why this number has gone up is because of the fact that Dogecoin is moving up, and remember, Dogecoin has almost half of this entire market cap combined for the entire meme coin market. So that's a huge number just in terms of valuation. And Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, both of them are up. If you're looking at the last 24 hours, 6.7% up in 24 hours for Doge and 2.2% for SHIB over the past 24 hours. And of course, that is a significant amount of money that we're talking about that has flown into these two projects. But if you're looking at the other coins right now that have been absolutely killing it in the space recently, we're starting to see these coins starting to cool off right now. And of course, Book of Meme is one of them right now. But is this a time to worry? Absolutely not, in my opinion. I think Book of Meme has pretty much made a massive statement, and I think the fact that it was listed by all these major exchanges, Binance holding such a huge chunk of it, I think this will help a lot when it comes to the next leg up, which I think will happen sooner than a lot of people think. Because before anyone comes out and says anything, I hope you guys understand that this has been running insane over the past few days. And not only that, if you're looking at the last 24 hours, we are seeing majority of the meme coins starting to see a little bit of a minor pullback, especially the big boys, if you're referring projects that are close to $1 billion market cap. So that's that. If we're looking at BTC dominance, on the other hand, today Bitcoin dominance has not changed even a little bit. Bitcoin dominance is staying exactly where it was yesterday, and this is still giving a lot of altcoins that chance to move towards the upside. Pretty much look across the board, you're seeing BTT up, you're seeing APT, ICP, BCH. You guys get the idea as to what I'm referring to. So that's great. But if you're looking at BTC right now, guys, this is where things get interesting. So if you're looking at Bitcoin's momentum, it's having a hard time going above that range, which I've discussed. So let me go into the hourly time frame to give you guys a little bit of a closer look as to what's happening. So you can pretty much see, once again, we went to almost $66,000, as I've said to you before, but we do have resistance at that level, and of course that level did not break out, and we're having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of there. So that is interesting, but still holding above 64k. We will take that, and we're definitely holding above this key support line at $60,000, so we will definitely take that as well. But it's really important for BTC to get past the 67k mark, which I've discussed to you guys before. Of course, that is the previous resistance to the previous all-time high, and obviously if the price is able to go past that, I think we could be in for a new all-time high. So that's that for Bitcoin. But now let's shift our focus for none other than Book of Meme, see what in the world is happening with this. So if you're looking at the price as of now, you could see as we're recording this update, the price is below this key support line. It's below it. And you guys know, I've said this to you guys before in the update, it's extremely important for the price of Bome to actually stay above this key resistance, because, you know, it's a really, really important resistance. Obviously, you know, you have some support built up around here. The next major support would be around the 1227 zone. You know, that is a significant support line, and I think that would hold in if, you know, the price of a Bome were to break below where we currently are at. But you know, that's something that we need to keep in mind. So if you want to put this into perspective, like I said, you know, from the low on March 18th at the 87.81, we did see this thing run up 92%, so almost a double gain since then. But you know, we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. You know, if you want to put this pullback into consideration, about a 24.4% pullback, which is quite normal. Believe it or not, if you are measuring it from this low that we have set up for ourselves on the March 18th side, like I said to you guys before, you know, technical analysis on coins that have recently launched, it can be a little you know, technical and can be a little hard to do, but you know, this chart kind of speaks to me, and I think this pattern will play out. If you're looking at it overall though, you're seeing this upwards trend formation forming. You know, the price is definitely in this upwards trajectory. If I were to actually draw a line for you, you could really understand as to what I'm referring to. But it's extremely, extremely important at the same time that the price does not you know, drop below this key support, which we are actually below right now, but I don't think it's going to have a hard time actually bouncing back above there. Remember, there's you know, futures trading involved. You know, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to manipulate the markets. You know, that usually does tend to happen with meme coins like these. So you know, those are some factors you need to keep in mind, and you know, you should stay away from leverage trading. That is a huge reminder, as I've said on my videos countless of times from the beginning of my channel's existence. You know, I'm extremely against leverage trading, so you want to completely stay away from here, because you know, these types of moves can literally burn you out in a snap of a finger. So especially if you're new to the markets, even if you are an experienced you know, investor or a crypto enthusiast, you kind of want to stay away from leverage trading, because you know, especially in a bull market, you can get shaked out really fast. But you know, I'm not worried at all. I think this thing is going to shock a lot of people. Let's not forget, you know, people tend to forget this. People forgot about this when Pepe came out as well. You know, Pepe had a significant drop, but you know, one thing about Pepe is, you know, we came out you know, during bear market, and then you know, it had a massive rally, and then you know, it had a massive pullback. But you know, what people don't remember, even with Bonk, you know, look at Bonk for instance. You know, Bonk was one of the projects that similar situation, you know, had a bear market, extreme bear market, and then you know, it popped off. Remember, massive exchanges do help at the end of the day, because they're holding a chunk in their book. So obviously, you know, hype factor plays as well, and you know, the hype factor for Bome is definitely there for itself. And I think with the Solana momentum right now, Solana is down as well. If you were to go look at Sol right now, Sol is seeing a little bit of a pullback. So you know, obviously these are factors that you need to keep in mind, but you know, I'm very optimistic that you know, we will see Bome bouncing and hitting some new highs you know, sooner than a lot of people think. And of course, you know, I'm obviously aiming 2 cents first, and then after the 2 cents, then you know, we could get our next targets you know, in the play. So my target for Bome right now, after it breaks its all-time high, obviously all-time high is a little bit away, but you know, projects like these can move up really fast, you know, when things really do turn around in their favor. So hopefully we do stay above the support. That is the extremely important thing that I want you guys to keep in mind. Obviously we're below it right now, but we still have a lot of time for the price to actually go above here. But if Bitcoin obviously sees a flush, then you know, might see Bome see a little bit of a pullback. You know, we could see retracement, but if not, really important for it to hold around this support line, and then I think we could still be in for the targets that I'm referring to. But do let me know down below what you guys think, and how do you differentiate Bome compared to some of the other competitors, you know, in terms of meme coins, and where do you see Bome trading at the end of March. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.